During a recent interview, Republican strategist Susan Del Percio said that she believes Republicans are basically going to get their butts handed to them in the 2024 election, at least in the House of Representatives. Now, one of the things that Ms. Del Percio specifically was referring to was the fact that in New York, where you did have, Republicans overperforming in last year's midterms to a degree, you also have redistricting taking place. And that redistricting is going to end up possibly wiping out 3 out of 6 of the current seats held by Republicans, almost directly handing them over to the Democrats. So Del Percio says that is a big reason, just straight up mathematically, why Republicans are going to have such a hard time in 2024. But I want to take it a step further, because it's not just about the redistricting that could already give Democrats an advantage by wiping out the Republican Party's 2-seat majority that they're going to have starting in January. It's not just that. The problem, the main problem, the real big problem that Republicans in the House of Representatives have right now is that the entire country has been paying attention to the circus that they have been putting on for this entire year. Let me reiterate for you once again. The year started off with Republicans taking several weeks to finally choose their Speaker of the House. Immediately after that, we had everything blow up with George Santos. It was, blowing up before that, but then we got into the kind of criminal aspect of it with the investigations. Then we had the debt ceiling over the summer, right? A looming government shutdown. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Are we going to be able to get it done? We get it done. Republicans get pissed, so they oust Kevin McCarthy. They oust Kevin McCarthy right after he makes a deal to try to pass some budget bills. Actually, it was the continuing resolution. So we didn't have a government shutdown at the beginning of October. So that was the second almost government shutdown brought to you by Republicans. So after McCarthy makes that deal, they oust McCarthy. Then it took them 3 weeks to find a new speaker. They barely avert a shutdown for a third time. And now we know that this new speaker is a, right-wing evangelical wackadoo. And Republicans in the meantime passed, according to, I saw the statistic the other day, Republicans have passed one bill this year that was not budget related. That many. You spent the whole year investigating Hunter Biden, calling in your expert witnesses, swearing up and down that you had a smoking gun, and then all your witnesses were like, no, actually, that's not the case. Now you've moved forward by formalizing the impeachment inquiry against President Biden, where even the Republicans who voted for it have admitted, we got no evidence, probably not going to find any, but screw it, let's do it anyway. You got Matt Gaetz under a serious ethics investigation. George Santos gets expelled, and all of that has happened in the last 12 months. 3 potential government shutdowns, 1 piece of legislation not directly related to a budget, and then nothing but drama and theater. Not like the Lauren Boebert theater stuff, but then again, also the Lauren Boebert theater stuff. Marjorie Taylor Greene's still a thing. So I get that Del Percio wants to talk about, hey, New York could take a couple of seats from Republicans. Sure they could. But you've got an American public that has watched this entire year as Republicans have done not a damn thing for them. Not one thing. It's all a show because Republicans don't know how to govern. And if you don't believe me, then you go back and you look at these last 12 months and you tell me with a straight face that Republicans know how to lead. They don't. They don't even know how to get their whole damn party in order. So sure, Del Percio is right. Yeah, Republicans are in trouble in New York, but guess what? They're literally in trouble across the entire country. So I agree with her that Republicans are going to be in for a bad November next year. We just have differences of opinion on the real reason for it. She thinks it's because of New York. I happen to think it's because everybody realizes how bad Republicans suck at their jobs.